Hi, thank you for allowing us to send you this video. My name is Alex, and I'm going to be showing you a few tips on how, by improving your website, you can get more exposure in Google, outrank your competition, and of course, get more clients. So, first things first, I have your website below here, and just at a simple look, you definitely need to add more content. And when I say content, I'm not just talking about the images or the icons. I'm talking more about the text that your website has, especially here on the home page. Why is that so important? Because when Google analyzes your website, they read through the entire text that your website has. And this is where they find out what services you're providing and what areas are you providing based on the keywords that you are placing in your homepage and on the entire website as well. So when you add keywords, you have to add relevant content surrounding that keyword. For example, roofing, New York. That will be one of the things that come to my mind right now. But this principle also applies to the sub pages. So, for example, you have services here. Let's see, you got industrial links. Not really sure what that is doing here, but you can see that you don't have that much information, and this is probably affecting your performance when it comes to ranking into those searches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this tool called Ahrefs, and what this does is allows me to see the data that is being picked from your website based on Google criteria. So we can see that you're being found for over 100 keywords and you have around 400 backlinks. Now, what are backlinks? Backlinks are other sites that I mentioned in your website, and this will give you power so you can be found on Google. So think about like a popularity contest. The more people you get to talk about you in a positive way, the more relevant you're going to become, the more relevant you're going to stay. Same principle applies on this, with the difference that not all links are created equal. So you can have hundreds and dozens of links, but if they're not powerful, if they're not relevant, and most important, if they're not targeting the keywords that you need to be found for, you're not going to see the results that you want, and your rating is not going to go up. So keep in mind this. But let's take a look and see the keywords that you are being found for really quick. And the branding name, of course, you're ranking for that. But then, other than that, I see something not really relevant for the services that you provide, so you can attract more people into your website, more possible clients, more leads, right? The only one that I'm looking here is roofing, Watertown, New York, and I believe this is really close to your location. And we can see that there's 70 searches a month, and you're almost on the fourth page, and you keep losing spots, and this is why content comes into place with the help of backlinks. So if you don't have relevant content surrounding this keyword, for example, you are not going to be appearing when somebody types this on Google. And I can show you this. If we go to Google and we type roofing Watertown, New York, the first thing you're going to see here is Google Ads, and this is where you pay every time somebody clicks on it. And you got to be really careful. You're going to be going this route, because if you don't do it properly, you can end up investing a lot of money and not seeing the results that you probably need. Then you have the map section, and if you are close or in the Watertown area, you should definitely be here. But if your profile is not optimized, if your profile doesn't have that content, that relevant content, you're probably not going to be climbing those spots here. Then we have the organic results. So we can see that there's the Best Business Bureau, I think it is, bbbr.org. Then you got Yelp, which is a directory, and number two. Number three, you got Angie. Number three, another directory. Number four, you got Yellow Pages. So there's not too much competition, but you can see that the volume search is pretty high. Then you have your Home Advisor, and then you have these guys. And let's take a look why these guys are ranking here. What would you need to start um, so you can compete with these guys, for example? So if we open their website, um, you can see that they don't have that much content, and probably the little content that they have is just helping them to rank on that position. Uh, they have more pages. That's probably also helping them to rank, because Google loves to see a lot of information, a lot of relevant information. It has to be original, because if you copy and paste, they're gonna notice, and if that happens, you're probably not going to be taking in consideration. But if we look on the back end of their website really quick, can see that they're only being found for 26 keywords and they have 68 backlinks. You can see that the rating is now is 0. So these links are probably doing just little enough so they can be found on the first page. And if we look on the keywords, we're gonna see here, for example, like we were talking about, roofing Watertown, New York, right? 70 searches a month. Because they're ranking number 6, they're getting 4 visits every month straight to their website. That could be 4 potential clients. And in this roofing industry, or this contractors industry, four possible clients are I think are gold to any business, especially if you wanna keep growing. But you can see here the data. I mean, for visits to their website. Let's see what else they have here. They're doing no removal. Not really sure if that applies to you. General contractors, there's 50 searches a month, and you can see that they're even ranking. So very simple. If you improve the content that you have on your website, if you add up some powerful links to power up your website, you can definitely start seeing those results in a short, medium period of time. So very important. I don't want to take too much of the time because I know this is this is a lot of information to take. But if you really want to start seeing results and use your website as a powerful tool for your business and get possible leads, possible clients that are actually looking for your services, you definitely need to improve content. You definitely need to add those keywords, and when you add those keywords, they have to be placed in specific areas of your website, not just toss them in random places. And of course, if you're going to be using if you're going to power them up, like I want to say like that. Backlinks are really important. If they're not good quality, you're not going to see the results that you probably are looking for. Once again, my name is Alex. I hope you find this information useful. And if you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you.